So here's something that's interesting. I like doing these things because it just shows you how much bullshit they've fed us. Here's the word Italy, Italy. Here's the Hebrew word, which supposedly has nothing to do with it, yet it's the same thing. It's exactly reversed. And this comes from, you would say Latin, but it's Latin, or people of I don't even know how they pronounce this. Latum. If you read down, it says by her sorcery and incantations, Latvian was invented by these guys. By these guys. The Phoenicians. What did I keep telling you? But nobody wants to listen. Because the Phoenician tongue, which is what the Hebrews really speak, says he, the word lat, which is the plural of Latin or Latin, signifies an incantation. Uh-oh. That means something really bad is going on. In other words, that's why you go to school to learn how to spell. The Phoenicians, which is similar to what we have already remarked concerning the Hebrews. Look, somebody else seen this shit too. So we know that they flip words around to mean completely the opposite, like the Bizarro World in Seinfeld, where Jerry's always talking about up is really down and hi is goodbye and hello is goodbye. Even the Beatles sing that. You say hello and I say goodbye. Do you ever stop to think why they're singing that? In the name Saturn itself, which means a lurker or a hider from Hebrews, an abscondus. You know what abscondus is? Somebody's the thief. If we go on, you'll find out that the apostles were selected and sent by Rome by the highest authority in the Roman Church. The Jews, and yet they presumed under the cloak of the sheep's clothing of the Christian profession. In other words, the Jews are hiding all of this crap. They're working in complete conjunction with the Romans, always have been. The Nazis and the Jews are not enemies. That's another big gag. People are put to death. Things look really nasty. And it's all to achieve a goal. Because after all, they're heroes, right? They're heroes. Or as the Jews would call them, the Elohim. Do you understand? There is no Hebrew language. They speak Phoenician. And it's interesting that if you read that when the Antichrist, whoever he is or whatever it is, gets beat the fuck up in Italy, he runs to Israel. So that ties those two idiots together right there. The story may be reversed. I don't remember exactly, but that's the story. Isn't it interesting that Latin comes right from the Phoenicians, which the Jews speak ancient Phoenician, which means really that Phoenicians are the Jews, and that the Roman Church is really wearing. Why do you think the Pope wears a yarmulke? See, Maxwell says, oh, the Jews wear it because the Jews forgot that they got it from the Romans. I got news from you, or for you, excuse me. Jews don't forget nothing. The Jews ain't wearing yarmulkes because the Roman Catholic Church does. The Roman Catholic Church and the Jews are in it together. Remember what I said? You got Hitler, who was a Nazi, who wore Saturnalian black, and you've got Jews for Jesus. They're all running around wearing Saturnalian black. How does that work? You're all the same fucking biker gang. They're all the same biker gang. The Catholic Church, the Lutheran Church, the Methodists, the Jews, the Nazis. It doesn't matter. The fucking people in the courtroom, the judges, the juries, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. The nice thing about it is they leave shit like this laying around so that if you're interested, you can go pick it up and read it and go about your merry way. It's just all about bullshitting you, but you have a right. You have a right to seek out the truth. You have a right to. You know, you have the privilege to do that. But most people will never take advantage of it because it's much more fun to play Donkey Kong. How about that? Unless you're queer, then it would be Donkey Dong. which that's a show south of the border. You know what I mean, right, Dave? Jay, try smoking that blunt. Hee haw.